Some of the most unusual ways in which government controls their people in different countries. Evil benches. These benches are quite different and have a purpose to them. German artist Fabian Brunzing created a simple bench with an unusual feature. These benches have iron spikes on the boards which can be only removed when you insert a 50-euro-cent coin into the special coin slot. The design was conceived by the German artist as a satire of capitalist society. Similar benches were also seen in a city park in Shandong, China. The only modification was that the spikes would appear if the person sat for too long. Indirectly, these benches helped the citizens be more active. Scary billboard. Some ways are creative and then some ways aren't so creative, that deal with smokers. In different countries, you might find terrible images on a cigarette pack, which don't seem to work. These images aren't effective on people who are regular smokers. To protect people from the side effects of second-hand smoke, a Swedish pharmacy chain in Stockholm decided to install these creative billboards, which were equipped with a secret weapon called a smoke detector. So every time a person nearby tries to light up a cigarette, the device sends a signal to the system, and the person depicted on the billboards starts coughing painfully. Many chain smokers get irritated by these, but some do get affected, especially when they see images of strangers suffering from lung problems and other graphic illnesses. Painful obstacle. This particular way of controlling the people was taken up in a city in China. In Guangzhou, the local authorities have devised a way to turn the places under the bridge into unsuitable places to spend the night. Since many homeless people tend to spend the night under bridges as they are safer and warmer in cold weather. To stop this, the Chinese government put up several sharp cement cones under the bridges. These cones are placed so close to each other that no one can even sit between them. Some people opposed this method as they found it very inhumane, while others were fine with it. Optical illusions. We all know why there are zebra crossing and what is the use of it. But many civilians don't take them seriously as they should, and some don't even acknowledge them. But in some countries, they found an ingenious way to solve the problem. A young student from a local school came up with the idea to help the city by drawing three-dimensional crossings on the road, which makes these crossings look like they are hovering over the asphalt. This would halt any driver, as it would create an illusion of concrete bricks on top of one another and nobody would want to crash into them. These kinds of crossings can be found in the US, Iceland, New Delhi, and some European countries. Incredible bridge. In some cases, it can be very difficult to get the drivers to slow down on the road. But Uruguayan architects have come up with a solution and decided to build a bridge over the picturesque Laguna Garcon. This bridge is shaped like a perfect circle, and there is even a path for the pedestrians and cyclists inside it. According to its creators, this type of bridge will not only reduce the number of accidents but also allow drivers to enjoy the impressive view out of the window during the trip. Tricky buttons. There are a lot of people who like to control the situation when it is about their time. This is the reason so many people get nervous when they are late on the subway. To make people think they are in control of the situation, many places have a special button on the pedestrian crossings on the road. When you press them, the traffic light changes color faster, which is basically false. These are just placebo buttons that don't really do anything, except for making you believe that you can stop the traffic to your convenience. Smart benches. How can a regular bench be improved? The founders of a new company called Sufa decided to take this element of the urban landscape to a new level. They have created a bench that allows you to charge your phone or any other device with a USB cable. It runs purely on solar power and is environmentally friendly. These benches also collect information on the state of the air and other environmental indicators, which they send to the city administration and the company's official website. They also show how many phones have been charged and how many people have used the benches. Fake cameras. Not every person and business owner has the means to install an expensive surveillance system. But some people chose the ingenious method of installing fake cameras to scare off thieves, without spending too much money. This strategy can work well with amateur thieves but not experienced robbers, as they can easily identify fake cameras just by looking at them. Also, the law in many countries requires business owners to place a special sign on the door indicating that the interior is under surveillance. This method can backfire on the owners in case of a situation. If video footage is required, the owner might not have any to show.